How's it going out there in YouTube land? I'm Walter Jones, and I'm Jonesing for Movies. So, doing a down and dirty movie review today, right? So, I live near an actual video store, and I've probably talked about it. It's fairly large, and there is a wealth of film in there. It's 2 stories. It's not as large as Scarecrow Video in Seattle, but I'm thinking it comes close to being that in regards to how much they have there. They have a lot, and I've been just having a blast going through this place and renting films. And not only is it a video store, it's also a bar. So, you know, when my wife goes, she can try new beers, and I can go peruse all the crazy horror films and the foreign films and all that stuff. And they have it, some of it is broken down into sections. One of the sections is a director I'm not very familiar with, and it's Mario Bava. I tried to watch Bloody Sunday, I think, and I just couldn't. I don't know. It was a number of years ago. I just couldn't get into it. So I said, well, I'm going to give it another chance. And what do they have here? The only Blu-ray they have, there's a lot of DVDs. There's some Blu-rays and stuff, some small, very, very small 4K section, which I'm sure it'll grow. You know, the business has been there for, I want to say 40 years now. So I don't think it's going away anytime soon. The fact that they put a bar into place, that really gets, as they say, you know, asses in seats. Diverging off the topic at hand. So this is what I rented, and that is Mario Bava collection, The House of Exorcism and Lisa and the Devil. So I said, okay, I'm gonna watch Lisa and the Devil first, then I'll watch House of Exorcism, because it was actually this was the first one that you could watch on the player, right? Because it gave a choice. So I watched that first, and I watched it, and I loved it. It was great. It was atmospheric. If you don't know who this guy is in the back, who may or may not be the devil of Lisa and the Devil, that is Telly Savalas. Like, who loves you, baby, right? Like, there's that famous line in Pulp Fiction, who loves you, baby? Telly Savalas. Not that he sounds like that, but, you know, whatever, I digress here. But he plays a character in Lisa and the Devil, and I'm trying to see who Lisa is played by. I don't have it. They don't have it listed. It's crazy. I don't have it listed. Are you serious? I'm looking at. I can't remember who the actress is. Nonetheless, everyone in there was great in their roles. They were perfect. The use of color was very nice. I mean, it wasn't like, you know, like some magnus opus like Suspiria, but I think you could see like influences of Bava and Argento's stuff, right? Because I think Bava did come before Argento. I'm sure I'm going to have to revoke my Italian horror card right now, and that's okay. I feel kind of dumb about it, but here we are anyways. I'm going to read the back of it for you. Regarded as Mario Bava's most personal and unconventional film, Lisa and the Devil is a diabolical thriller flavored with the dreadful imagery and tormenting logic of an endless nightmare. Elke Sumner stars as a tourist in Spain. That's the actress. She was great in it. As a tourist in Spain who, upon seeing the image of a bald, grinning devil in an ancient fresco, wanders away from her group and finds herself drawn into a confounding labyrinth of mystery, lured even deeper by a mysterious figure, Telly Savalas, who may, in fact, be the fresco's Satan made flesh. So, okay, and I'm gonna stop right there. There's another paragraph, but let me explain. So I watched Lisa and the Devil, and I loved it. It was great. Like I said, it was atmospheric. Everyone did their jobs great. The use of transitions was neat. I just loved it. I don't know. You know, you watch those movies and you just like, I get it. And this movie gets me, like deep within my chest. And that's how I felt with this. And I loved it. I can't wait till, now I'm just going to go whole hog on Bava stuff and just, you know, hopefully everything I watch is gold. And it's okay if it's not. You know, recently I watched a Coffin Joe film. At Midnight I'll Possess Your Soul, and it was like Brazil's first horror movie, and I didn't care for it at all. Like, I mean, I'm glad I watched it, but I probably won't watch another of his films for a long time because it just wasn't for me. Again, I'm hopping off topic, which I normally do. Okay, so Lisa and the Devil, great film. Check it out if you haven't. Wonderful film. House of Exorcism. I start to watch it, and I'm like, am I watching the same movie? because this looks really familiar because I just got done watching Lisa and the Devil. And I'm watching, and it's the same film, right? And I'm like, well, I don't understand. So I go online, go to Google, check it out. So, and I'm going to read the second half now, okay? And this will explain. And let me just, preface that by saying, I didn't finish House of Exorcism. I fast forwarded through a lot of it because I just watched it in Lisa and the Devil. And I'll explain what's different about it. After some distributors found Lisa and the Devil too mystifying for release, producer Alfredo Leon, with Bava's uncredited assistance, mind you, hired veteran star Robert Alda, shot additional scenes, and transformed Lisa into the House of Exorcism, capitalizing on the popularity of demon possession films. Because I don't see where the date this came out, but it was around, I believe, the same time as The Exorcist. Right, because that was the hot number in the 70s, right? While sharing much of the same material, the films have become to be looked upon as two distinct entities, beautifully illuminating the stylistic diversity of the Bava-Leon partnership. All right, sure, I can get that, but I stopped it at the scene, like the main character, Elke Sumner, is like possessed by the devil, right? And she like pukes green stuff on a priest. And I'm like, okay, like I've seen this. I've seen this a lot. I've seen this done better. And it wasn't bad, don't get me wrong. I was just like, well, I don't necessarily want to watch the rest of this. Because I enjoyed Lisa and the Devil. And I mean, as much as I find it interesting that they added like additional scenes with an actor and they interspersed those scenes with this other film that Bava did, is ingenious and interesting. And what a way to like spend a really low amount of money to make a second film. I applaud it. I applaud the ingenuity and the genius of it. It just, I just didn't feel like, I got so many movies to watch. I'm just like, I can't, So maybe one day I'll revisit the House of Exorcism and give an actual detailed review on it. But for now, I enjoyed Lisa and the Devil. It was super great. If you get a chance to see it, yeah, it was wonderful. So Lisa and the Devil came out in 1973. It's color, 95 minutes, nice and short. 1:78 to 1 aspect. 1920 to 1080p. 2.0 mono, stereo. Directed by Bava. Produced by Alfredo Leon. Screenplay by Bava and Leon. Music by Carlos Savina. With Telly Savalas, Elke Sumner, Adia Valia, and Silva Cosino, which I'm probably massacring. House of Exorcism was made, this is Italy, both Italian films. 1974, color, 91 minutes. So it's actually a little bit shorter. 1:78 to 1 aspect ratio. Same 1920 to 1080p, 2.0 mono, directed by Mikey Lyon. Mikey Lyon. It was super strange, but whatever. Co-starring Roberto Alda, produced by video by Brett Wood. There you have it. There's my not so quick review of Lisa and the Devil / the House of Exorcism. Thanks for watching, guys. There'll be more reviews coming up soon. I'd like to appreciate you taking your time out of your day to like the video, subscribe to my channel. Please comment down below. Have you seen it? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What other Bava movies should I watch? What have you watched? Let's get some dialogue going. Hopefully comments are not disabled anymore on my videos. So if you could share it and enjoy it, that'd be great. Thanks for having me invade your YouTube channel. All right, take care. Bye-bye.